with Charles Davis. As always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set to go, Younghoe Koo ready to do the honors. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Go. Hey, 551, 551.
Fields going to throw right away. He completes it to Julio Jones. Down the right sideline. And finally down at the 32-yard line. A big play there on the first play of the game. And even 50 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Fields now to throw. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical that it'd be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Josh Jacobs, a 21-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. No return here for Patterson, so they'll begin things at the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, Hill steps away to his left. Dancing away at the 35. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Hill looks to throw. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Back to throw. Hill. Under pressure, they got him again. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him. So now make that a 2nd sack for them on this drive.
And Brandon, we hear it every week when we go out to do a game. Everyone talks about playing complementary football. Their offense goes down and scores. They see that, and they want to back them up, and that they did, getting 2 sacks on this first drive.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Hill. That's Cordero Patterson hauling it in. It'll be a gain of 17, but even with that, they'll be well short here for 4th down. They're going for it. It's Hill. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
That's good for the Lions. 1st and 10 at the 45.
On 1st down, Hill. Throw out right, taken in by Patterson. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. On 1st down, it's Hill. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. And again, it's Hill. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. Out to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. That's the Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor doing what he does best.
We always talk about how teams are so competitively matched and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal? That's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal. A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Fields. Laying out is Davis, and he's got the football. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was a tight end. Now a first down throw, Fields. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Burton.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
From just across the midfield stripe, here's a second down and 4. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And he is going to lose yardage here. Great stop by Darius Slay to back up the offense.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Meanwhile, Fields' throw going to be caught by Davis. Touchdown, Falcons! Vernon Davis, 47 yards. And the Falcons have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. Give him 30 yards there.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Here's Hill on the move to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
A shotgun snap for Hill. Staying on his feet. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Here is 3rd and quite a ways. Now it's Hill. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. And they are going for it. Here's Hill. Flushed out right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. Now a give to Jacobs running right. And he's got it down to the 28.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And a hard-working run here as he's got it.
I'm doing damn Sam's getting put shit. I'm ready to jam.